Today I'm going to show you how to do a fun little sign, kind of a summary thing. And I saw this sign at a restaurant and it looked like this. I saw it and I thought, well, that would be kind of a cute, simple project. And then I went home and I did this one. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to start with a blank canvas and show you, and use a black marker to start with if you have. If you don't like to mess up and you like to be able to erase, just start with a pencil and then you can kind of finish it off with markers or colors or colored pencils as you please. And I chose an orange and a yellow and a medium blue and a light blue and a kind of a raspberry color and some pink, because I wanted to have a lighter and a darker of each color. So I'll get started with a blank canvas and you can go along with me. And so we're going to start with the popsicle, and it's just going to be, I'm not making square edges. I'm making them just a little bit rounded, not completely squared off. They're just a little bit curved at the corners. And then my second popsicle is a long rectangular shape like that. And then my third popsicle like that. And then, well, that last one is kind of too small. Let's do this one again. And then I'm putting 2 popsicle sticks on each one. These popsicles are kind of old school. I don't know if they really make them like this anymore, but I think you get the idea. And then inside of each popsicle, I put 3 long shapes like this, because that gave me an opportunity to put that lighter color in there for some kind of contouring and kind of variety of color. So I'm going to do that in each one. And I'm just working kind of fast. If you only do 2, maybe that would be a good way to just not get behind. 1 popsicle, 2 popsicles, or 3. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. And then I did some drips. Like it's summer, so they're dripping a little bit. And then like that. And then up here I did some stylized letters, and when I say stylized, I mean instead of an H like that, do a really high crossbar like that. And my O is going to get made into a sun. So let's just continue with the U. And because I did a really high crossbar on the H and the E, I'm going to make the M's kind of stylized really high like that too. And conversely, you could do them really low. So the E crossbar is really high, and then the R is going to be really high like that too. And I think I'm going to make that into a sun. Just thought of it, but it's kind of cute. And then, so I'm going to start to color these things. Let's start with an orange color. And you use whatever colors you have, and color in. Whatever makes you happy is good. Try to get this thing working right. Now I'm going to use orange and then a light shade or a light tint of orange. I'm trying to use the correct terminology so you guys are learning. A hue is a color, and a tint is a color mixed with white, and a shade is a hue mixed with black. So I'm going to go back to my blue while I'm talking here, and a lighter tint of blue, and then kind of a raspberry color. Well, I keep having to fix this because I didn't make all my lines. Okay, now let's go back to that color. So you're coloring in with whatever colors you like. You don't have to do them like mine. You could make rainbow colors. And then I need to go back and maybe use the same orange in my sun. And then I'm gonna drag this down and use the same colors in my drips. And then I'm trying to repeat these colors. And then the stick color is just going to be something like a brown, like that. Actually, yeah, that gives me an opportunity to show you kind of a wood tone. If the popsicle stick is made out of wood, it's kind of fun, and you don't have to do this, but it's kind of fun to make a sort of a wood pattern like you would see on some real wood. And on popsicle sticks you might not necessarily see a wood grain, but it's fun to try and draw wood grain. If you look at home on furniture or on some of the trim around your windows and you see wood, it's kind of fun to try to do the grain. So now I'm going to choose a yellow for some contrast on the inside of my sun, and I'm going to draw some triangles like this to indicate kind of a sun. And again, it's kind of stylized. I would say stylized means it's not supposed to be perfectly realistic. It's an interpretation of something. So I might use this color again that I used inside the sun. And in the Procreate app, the nice thing about it is I can zoom in like this. Really love this app, and I really have used it, as you can see, a lot in my teaching. It's so convenient, and I can show you things that I couldn't do with the Zoom whiteboard. So that's my Hello Summer, and I'm going to choose a dark blue color and sign my name down here. And I hope you'll do a Hello Summer sign with me.